wonderful skill. Oh, what a goal! And Morgan hits it. He's in behind Vardy. He's done it.
Leicester City are champions of the Premier League.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Leicester City Save with me, Dr. VenGFM. Hi, how you doing? Welcome back. You enjoying things? You enjoying the series so far? If you are enjoying the series so far, drop a like on it. Let me know you're enjoying it. And let's crack on with today's episode. Now, last time we met was the 4-2 victory over Aston Villa in the Cup. We will finish that off today with the second leg coming up later on. And the 2-1 win over Middlesbrough in the league, which now means we've won 5 Premier League... No, we haven't. We've won 3 in a row. We drew against Sunderland. Oh, bloody hell. All right, we've won 5 of our last... We've won 7, 8, and 9 of our last 10, 9 of our last 11. You can tell I've scripted that bit, can't you? No, I didn't. Anyway, a game against Crystal Palace today. Since we last met, there, 1-0 win over Watford. It was a very convincing own goal scored by them that got us the win. Crystal Palace then today, and Aston Villa coming up. Let's introduce you then first to today's team against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace sounds way better than the reality of Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, oh my God. Imagine the sense of a little kid who didn't know what football or Crystal Palace was and going, oh, guess what? We're going to Crystal Palace today. We end up just going to like Selhurst Park. It's not as good. No offence to Selhurst Park, but I mean, you've called yourself Crystal Palace. Okay then, couple of injury problems to tell you about. Jesus John picked one up in training, I believe it was. 9 weeks out with a double hernia, so that's good. And Kurzberg's also out as well. 2 weeks with a thigh strain, not ideal. So Chilwell and Keane come into the squad, and the rest of the team looks like this. Gilbert then on the right-hand side, Zila in goal. Benassi, Drinkwater, Paredes, Sigurdsson, Teixeira, and Vardy up top. It's a Premier League game, and a game that I'm expecting will probably win quite comfortably. If we don't win the game, and it's a disappointing defeat. They're playing Adnan Yanazai behind Christian Benteke, Townsend on the right, Falk on the left, Ledley and Polly in the middle. Interesting. Few familiar names there, few new boys. Always interesting. Okay then, the games begin. Crystal Palace start the day in 10th position. We start the game in 3rd position. We're just a few points off Chelsea. I've been quite a few points off Chelsea. And obviously Manchester United still have 3 games in hand on us, so forget about them. As Teixeira goes through, shot on goal. Mandanda saves, and a good start from us. Corner ball. I mean, I'm not even going to look at the screen because I know, you know, we all know. There it is. Look, I could sense it. Corners are the new overload. If you want nothing to happen, win a corner. Benteke, ball in. Townsend, brilliant. So that's 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Their goal was good. If you said you go to Crystal Palace and then you saw that, you'd probably have enjoyed it. Benteke then, left side, lofts one in, right side, quite a good cross, and then Andros Townsend on the half volley, top corner, lovely. I mean, not lovely. 1-0 down, Ben. Attack. Okay, not corner. Need I say more? Okay, that was quite close. Let's not say all corners are bad. Let's not categorise the minority that is corners and let's not making assumptions about corners, okay? Corners are their own people. They live their own lives. What am I on about? Chilwell with 1-1. Ben Chilwell with a goal. Let's see it again. 3 dimensions then. Sigurdsson through to Paredes. Chilwell, lovely turn. I mean, the turn alone. Then right-footed, his weaker foot, decides to drill one at goal. None of it makes any sense. He's done a nice little turn. He's hit it with his right foot from 30 yards. It's gone in. None of it. Okay, 1-1 at the break. And I'm relatively happy. I mean, we've gone 1-0 down. We've come back. But I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. This is Crystal Palace, okay? As fancy as the name sounds, they're 10th, for goodness sake. So nothing but a win is acceptable today. Andrea Bellotti waiting in the wings if called upon. Although it's Crystal Palace that come forward again. Benteke into Varela on that far side. Into Townsend again, of course, the goal scorer. Ball played in. Michael Keane just about gets it clear. And now Alex Teixeira with a hopeful ball forward. Doesn't really come to anything. We play another one of those. Again, didn't come to anything. Benteke brings it down. Falke across towards Reyes, and we've got it back. Now, both teams having chances. Which team, though, is going to have the final chance of this selection of highlights as Townsend goes through? And Zila, I mean, it's straight at you, Zila. I can see it from the 2 dimensionals. Falke puts it in. Benteke heads it down. It comes to Andros Townsend. And Zila, I don't want to question your ability as a goalkeeper, but that's shit. So now we're losing 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Again, I've not really got anything against Crystal Palace. I'm just annoyed that we're not playing as well as we should be. Connor Wickham to Joel Ward. This is getting worse and worse. Yanazai, Zila makes a save. I mean, I didn't talk over it. Why would I? It's a corner. Do you know what the worst thing is about this game? Do you want to know the worst thing about this particular game? Recorded it once. Didn't it record? Won it 2-0. Ben, why don't you just save it and play the next 2? Because I wanted to be truthful. And this is now the issue I've got. And I have to sit here and lose to Crystal Palace knowing that I beat them 2-0. Is that fair? You know, is that fair? I wanted the final game of the day to be Aston Villa. Go out on a bang. Now I've got to sit through this shit. Doesn't make any sense, does it? I feel like I'm writing a monologue here. I don't know what's going on. We're coming forward, though. 5 minutes left to go. Can we find it? No, we can't. Diego Reyes, though, recycles. Chilwell. I mean, that's the goal we've scored as well. Can you believe it? Chilwell, again, on this left side, into Paredes. Benassi, got runners ahead of him. Finds Sigurdsson, who gets tackled, and this could get embarrassing. Valke goes forward, takes on his man. Ball into the middle. Where do I start? Where do I start? So it's 4-1 Crystal Palace. They had 2 shots in the first game played. 2. Brilliant. You know, that sets us up well for the next game, doesn't it? Okay then. Not angry, just sad, disappointed, upset, all those things. 5-1 Crystal Palace. Let's just move on from life, really. Right, Aston Villa on the Tuesday. I guess we'll get to that game then, and hopefully better things will come to us. I can't believe all this has just happened. Wins 2-0, loves life. Doesn't hit record. Plays it again, loses 5-1. Of course he does, because, you know, because you're watching now, so also make me look like a twat, doesn't it? The struggles of a Football Manager YouTuber. Do you know how many times this has happened during this particular series? Not once. So, today was the day. Today was the pigging day. Okay then, next game has come around. It's the second leg. We're 4-2 up on aggregate against Aston Villa. Zealand's been goal then. Gilbert, Keane, Reyes and Chilwell at the back. Paredes, Mendy and Benassi. Alex Teixeira, Gylfi Sigurdsson and Jamie Vardy up top. Hopefully then, we can do the business today and get the result required to progress to the final. A final we've been in before and would like to be in again. Team talk's gone well. Everything's gone well. Everything's going top notch. So, let's hopefully get ourselves a result. All we've got to do is avoid a 2-0 defeat. That's it. That's it, I say. That's it. Like, it's so easy. That's it. Okay, coming forward with it. Mendy into Sigurdsson, to Shearer, into Benassi. Struggling goal. Saved by the Villa keeper. So far, so good, though. 62% possession. Things are going well in the first 15 or so minutes. Jamie Vardy's got it. I mean, it's a corner. So you'd watch this and think, oh, this will be good. And then this is the end result of it. And 3, 2, 1... It's carrying on. Okay. No, and then it ends just as soon as I finish the countdown. El Ghazi's gone through. He's smashed the bar. Bloody hell. Right, we're going to go to a more standard approach. We're not going to attack. We're not going to defend. We're just going to sit in standard and hopefully get to half-time with a result or a 0-0 and then go from there. The chances of Aston Villa scoring... I mean, I've just conceded 5. What am I going to say? The chances of Aston Villa scoring 2 seem very unlikely. 5 for Crystal Palace, Ben. I asked Gary Neville to take that team talk. Wasn't very good at it. I'm going to get assertive anyway. There's a lot more to come from you, and I believe you've got what it takes. I've also just been aggressive to Jamie Vardy, which is never wise. Okay, all we've got to do now is see out what... I mean, if we throw this away at this point, then... Yes, okay, I'll see you again soon. Ball play, Boga's gone through and got it, he's smashed it, it's kept out. I mean, I have no idea. Apart from having a little mental breakdown there in the middle of a Football Manager game. Everything's fine, everyone relax, we're good to go. Alright, not long left to go here. Goals have been few and far between in this particular game, and I'm hoping that we would have scored 1 by this stage. Jamie Vardy on it, maybe Belotti might be the answer, Jamie. How's that for a threat? As Vardy into Sigurdsson, oh, and there it is. Well, I threatened the team with a substitution, and we now go 5-2 up on aggregate. Leicester 1, Aston Villa 0. Lovely old job. Okay, not long to go. 5 minutes is normal time, and we'll see who we get to play in the final. It's going to be Arsenal or Chelsea, so we'll look forward to that. As Aston Villa come forward, I mean, for them to score 3 now would be a bloody miracle. So, do you know what? I believe in miracles. You sexy thing. I believe in miracles. I don't know what the origins of that song were about, but as they go in on goal, I mean, the miracle was nearly beginning. Gilbert to Sigurdsson, then ball over the top maybe for Vardy, or just run with it and lose it. Okay. Sigurdsson forward towards Vardy. Headed clear. Offside decision against Jamie Vardy. And that should be that. Should be said, by the way, based on the shots anyway. Aston Villa have had far more opportunities to score goals. We've had more of the ball, though. And that has proved to be important for us. 5-2 aggregate win then. We're in the final once again. Congratulations to us. Jamie Vardy, top goal scorer in the competition. And yeah, let's see who we play then. It's going to be Arsenal or Chelsea. I believe it happens tomorrow, so we'll just have a quick look at that. I guess we're in the January, and I've not talked about transfers yet. The reason we're not making any transfers is quite simple. I don't feel as if I need anyone. Although Hernandez has left, there's a slim chance I'll go for a central midfielder, potentially on loan, just to add a little bit more depth in the centre. It's freed up the wage budget a little bit. We've only got 6 million to spend, so it's not a great deal of money. we've got a day or so left to go after this. If by the next episode I've bought someone, don't be surprised, although it is unlikely. You know me, I don't really buy in January. Now, this is it, big moment for us. Is it going to be Arsenal or Chelsea? It's Chelsea. Ricardo Rodriguez with the penalty kick that sealed the deal, a 3-2 win for them, and we'll face Chelsea in the final. Last time it was Manchester City, and they beat us. So that sets up quite a nice couple of episodes for this now. So the next episode, Manchester United and Paris Saint-Germain, our first leg of the Champions League knockout stages. Then Chelsea and Liverpool to be played in the episode after that, and then in the episode after that, Paris Saint-Germain versus Arsenal to come as well. So 3 massive episodes on the way, and if you're looking forward to them, please do drop a like on the video. Let me know you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you again for another one. So with love, with care, it's been Benji. Until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Crystal Palace beat me 5-1. How many times have we conceded 5 this season? Oh, never.